And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. It is Monday afternoon. It is January the 20th. It, of course, is Martin Luther King Jr. Day today, a federal holiday. So as you sure are aware, there's no mail today, banks are not open, and the stock market is closed as well as we observe a day in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Hope you're having a great day today. A lot of kids also off school today, so parents probably scrambling a little bit to keep the kids occupied this afternoon, like myself, doing much the same. It is a chilly Monday afternoon across the area, and there are some flakes flying in parts of the region, which I'm going to show you in just a couple of moments. But generally, I think a lot of places across the Pittsburgh area have seen some version of clouds and sunshine, which have done little to warm things up. Temperatures have been in the 20s all afternoon, which is where they were expected to be. Thanks for checking in, Bethel Park. I appreciate it. Mandy, enjoy some music. This is Good Brother Earl. It's the Whiteboard Weather theme song. It's just for you. And also some photos from PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Hello, Darlington and Hopewell.
It's time to go. Outside it's raining cats and dogs. Someone told me it's about to snow. I need a friend, it's PittsburghWeatherNow.com. And we're starting the show.
And a very pleasant good afternoon. Once again, it is a Monday afternoon edition of Whiteboard Weather. The photos you have been looking at are compliments of you guys from PittsburghWeatherNow.com. That's where you find all of the photos in the photo gallery section. It is Monday, as you know, which means we are sponsored on Mondays by the hashtag Simply Delicious Dante's Pizzeria. They're located on Brownsville Road, right across from the South Park Golf Course. And if you've never been to Dante's, today would be a good day to go ahead and try Dante's because it is simply delicious. Not only do they have wonderful pizza, they have salads, pasta, calzones, and hoagies. My mouth is watering just looking at their website. It is Dante's, and it is in South Park. Hand-tossed dough, scratch-made meatballs, fresh-made pizza sauce, and they all use local vendors for all of their ingredients, so you know it is delicious, and it does support some of the other local businesses across southwestern Pennsylvania. You can eat in, you can take out, whichever you desire. It is Dante's, and you can find them also in the App Store. They have an app, and this is a really cool thing. If you go to Dante's regularly, and if you don't, shame on you for 6 weeks, like Mike Lang would say, but they have an app that has a loyalty program, which you can get a lunch special there. You get a stamp, and for every 10 stamps, you get a free lunch. Now, if you get stamps by the end of this month, through the 31st, you get double stamps for every lunch special purchases, which means you buy 5 lunch specials and you get a free lunch. So there is such a thing as a free lunch, and Dante's is bringing it to you. I've also been told by the folks at Dante's, if you or someone you know is looking for good, solid, stable employment, they have opportunities for daylight help at Dante's to stop in and apply. And I'm sure you probably can get as much pizza as you want to eat if you work at Dante's as well. So that would probably be worth working there as well. It is Dante's, and it is simply delicious. Now it is time for Simply Accurate Whiteboard Weather. You know it, you love it. you want more of it. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone. Hope you're having a great day today. Born on this day, FYI, Buzz Aldrin, the astronaut, he's 90 years old today. If you're a fan of the band Kiss, lead singer Paul Stanley celebrates a birthday today. Country music fans know Brantley Gilbert. He has a birthday today. And if you're a fan of The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Questlove, who is the leader of the Roots band, he has a birthday today. And also Robert Morris. Yes, that Robert Morris, who is the namesake for the university here. He had a birthday on this day. Obviously, he's no longer with us. National Cheese Lovers Day today. Kind of a ill-timed to have Cheese Lovers Day on the day that the Green Bay Packers, the day after they get eliminated from the playoffs today. And it is National Disc Jockey Day today, as in, I guess, the people that are on the radio, although I think they're radio personalities now, not disc jockeys, but disc jockeys still do play at weddings. So, National Disc Jockey Day today. I'm sure your favorite radio personalities like to hear from you today on that as well. All right, let us get to the weather information for today. As I mentioned, it is chilly everywhere this afternoon. And depending on where you're watching from, things could be rather different outside your window. Most of us are seeing some version of clouds and sunshine, but as I mentioned, there are a few flakes and flurries flying in parts of the area. So let me take you over and show you the radar as of 3 o'clock this afternoon. This is the way it looks. You can see flakes and flurries primarily in through eastern parts of Ohio. Maybe an occasional flake flying in the Weirton, Steubenville area. Maybe even parts of Washington and Greene County, seeing the odd flake or flurry flying at this hour. So it's all occurring south and west of Pittsburgh late this afternoon, and these won't be around much as we head toward this evening. Everyone will see some increasing influence of high pressure, which will dry out the atmosphere altogether and clear out a good many of the clouds altogether as well. If you're headed out the door anytime soon, you got 29 for the current temperature right now. Wind is out of the northwest at 8, so a wind chill factor of 19. And again, we are brought to you by Dante's Pizzeria on Brownsville Road in the South Park area. Online at dantespizzeria.com. We'll look at some neighborhood temperatures. Mid to upper 20s is what we have across the area right now. Everything from about a 28 degree reading in Newcastle to 24 in Washington, reporting a cloudy sky. Meantime, mostly sunny in Indiana and Latrobe. Let me show you the weather maps. And this is pretty straightforward. Hold on, I dropped my pencil. There we go. This is pretty straightforward over the next several days. You can see a large, very large area of high pressure. It's centered, this 1042 high, centered out near Iowa. But you can see these isobars go all the way up in through parts of Canada. This is all a large, sprawling area of high pressure. So as that builds in, we will continue to see chilly temperatures for another day or so, but generally quiet weather conditions for the next several days. I don't foresee any precipitation of any significance until late Friday into Friday night, so dry throughout much of this week. This is Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. There's your high, goes from here to here, so it does shift a little bit south and east, and then it will continue to build on to the east. This is Tuesday evening, so your high has gone from here to here to here. You can see we're almost under the direct influence. Look for clearing skies through the day tomorrow. I think less in the way of clouds and more in the way of sunshine, especially in the afternoon. And then Wednesday morning, this is 7 a.m., you can see that area of high pressure directly overhead. Look for lots of sunshine on Wednesday. And eventually, as we get this southwest flow on the backside, that is going to bring with it that surge, next surge of milder air. It will start on Wednesday, and then it will continue in rapid fashion. Things will warm up Thursday on into Friday. And here's your next weather system. Still, again, it's not going to get here, I think, with precipitation until sometime late Friday, and that would be in the form of rain. Here's a look at your long-range outlook. I always like to show you this. This is from the Climate Prediction Center. This is the 25th through the 29th. So this is the 6 to 10-day outlook, you can see the A is centered up near Wisconsin, near Green Bay, and that is a good indication of above average temperatures. So it looks like even though right now we're in the middle of a chilly stretch that's going to last through tomorrow, it looks like the long range should flip the script once again, and temperatures are going to head near to above average, looks like through the end of the month. So it would certainly appear that our winter is still, at least in the short term, coming in spurts. This particular spurt probably going to last about 4 days, and then we warm things back up. So it's been a winter of brief spurts, and that is going to continue, looks like, through the end of the month. So let me get you over to the whiteboard, get you all the no hype, simply accurate information so you can get on your way with the rest of your Monday. So the whiteboard, it is Monday, and as you know, we are brought to you by Dante's Pizzeria. They're located in South Park. That's where you find them online. It is dantespizzeria.com. It is simply delicious, and this is where simply delicious meets simply accurate. Visit Dante's for delicious pizza, salads, pasta, calzones, and much, much more. It is Dante's, and they're hiring. Did I mention that? Sunset, 5:24 this evening. Sunrise, 7:39. The moon is waning crescent. Your updated official snowfall report. This does take into account what fell over the weekend. January so far, officially 1.8 inches of snow. That is almost 3 weeks into January. We don't even officially have 2 inches of snow. Now, again, that does vary from one location to the next, but that's the official report. Season so far, 9.4 inches. I looked through last season, January the 20th, we had 14.7 inches of snow, so we're even behind last year's pace. And then the average is 18.4, so we're running about 9 inches below average for the season. Your forecast for tonight's partly cloudy skies, 15 the low temperature, so cold tomorrow morning when the kids head back off to the bus stop. We'll double the number, 30 the high tomorrow, partly sunny skies, so we're still chillin', my homies. And then tomorrow night, mainly clear skies, 17 the low temperature. How about more sunshine midweek? We get over the hump on Wednesday, 38 degrees, lots of sunshine on Thursday, 44. I think we'll kind of flip the script a little bit that day in terms of sky conditions. Clouds will win out over sunshine, but again, it does start to warm up pretty quickly. 44 the high temperature. Friday, cloudy skies. Later in the day, probably late afternoon, is when I see our best chance of rain showers, 47. And then on Saturday, cloudy and damp, turns a little cooler with a high of 42. Keep in mind the average high for late January is 36. So it looks like 4 of the next 5 days will feature above average temperatures. Again, whiteboard weather, simply accurate, brought to you by Simply Delicious Dante's Pizzeria, located in South Park, directly across from the South Park Golf Course. It is the place in South Park and South Hills to go get your pizza on. It's cold outside. You need some comfort food today, right? Dante's has you covered. All right. That is what I have for you today. Pretty quiet week ahead. Chilly, at least initially, but it will warm up later in the week. And again, you don't have to really worry about any precipitation of a widespread or significant nature until later Friday and into Friday night. So at least in terms of January weather and how it can be and how it has been at times, it is relatively snooze and cruise by January standards for the next several days. Enjoy it. Stay warm for the rest of today. Enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon. Do me a solid. That's a solid fist pump. Share whiteboard weather with your Facebook friends. Just click the little share button. It doesn't take long, but it does go a long way toward increasing the audience and the people in our community. So just click the little share button and visit when you get a chance, PittsburghWeatherNow.com. It is your one-stop shop for everything whiteboard weather and a lot of Pittsburgh weather as well. It's where you can find fun facts of the day and much, much more. Have a great Monday afternoon. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for Wake Up Whiteboard Weather. Happy Martin Luther King Day again, everybody. Peace.